was discovered today, I'd probably be thought of as a country artist. I'm a singer-songwriter, I'm a storyteller. And I've always had really strong country influences in all of my writing. I didn't know that there was a big difference between Merle Haggard and Neil Young. You know, they had different life experiences and they talked about their life experiences, but they told stories with music, same with Dylan, same with Joni Mitchell. I saw Joni Mitchell and Loretta Lynn as the same, they were talking about the same thing, sexual revolution and women's lib, but they were just talking about it from their own perspectives, and all I've ever tried to do in my life is write about my life and my perspective.
You were meant for me, and I was meant for you.
I've always had really strong country following. They'd find me on television, though. They wouldn't be able to hear me on the radio stations, but they'd find their way to me through my story. And I've lived my lifestyle, which has always been a country lifestyle, you know, from where I was raised to coming here to Texas.
You know, you'll hear some people say, what is she trying to go country? Well, hell, you go see where she grew up, and I challenge you to find somebody more country.
I come from a family of pioneers. I'm real proud of it. I have a really adventurous family. Settled Alaska when it was a territory still, which, believe it or not, was just during the Second World War. You know, in the late 40s and 50s, it was still a territory. It wasn't even a state. My family were homesteaders. You know, a homestead is when the government gave you a piece of land. They gave us 600 acres. There was a group of artists back in Germany, and they were all going to move up there and start an artist colony to escape the war. And my granddad hiked across the glaciers with a ladder on his back, and he would lay it down over crevices in the ice, and he'd walk across the ladder, and he'd put it back on his back and keep going. And so he sent word back to this artist colony, and everybody backed out except one woman who was an opera singer. Her name was Ruth, and so she gave up her opera career just to marry a man she really didn't know. She got off the boat in Seward, Alaska, and he handed her a bouquet of flowers, and they got hitched. I was raised on that homestead. I was raised in the saddle barn that was next door to the original log cabin. My granddad still lived there when I grew up there, so he lived in the cabin.
I got a chance to go to Alaska and see the homestead she was raised on and see the house that I guess you'd call it a house. It wasn't really a house, it was like a dilapidated old shack, really.
I quit talking about my upbringing when I got famous because the press didn't even know what to think of it. So many people are so far removed from living off the land that they just thought we were hippies or something. They couldn't comprehend that we didn't even live near electricity. The grid doesn't even go that far in Alaska. And a lot of people in Alaska don't have plumbing. Almost everybody has an outhouse. It's not an uncommon thing when you're out in the country up there. My life was really just preparing for winter. That's pretty much all we did, and then surviving the winter. We had a coal stove for heat. It was just an old 50-gallon drum, metal drum that we turned into a coal stove, welded a little, chimney pipe. And we picked our own coal. We had coal in all the veins of the bluffs, and so every spring we would just, get a heap of coal for the winter. It was a neat upbringing. I loved it. I shared a room with my brothers. The coal stove would go out in the middle of the night, and it'd get so cold inside that I remember I'd look over and I'd see frost on my brother's eyelashes. I used to have dreams all night long about putting more clothing on because you were so cold. So in the summer, 24 hours of daylight, a lot of horse riding, but also a lot of work. We picked our own berries and made our own jam. We canned our own salmon, filleted our own salmon, froze our own salmon, ate everything. I used to go to school with cow tongue sandwiches. I'd make tuna salad out of it, and I'd tell everybody it was tuna salad and trade them for their peanut butter and jelly. Sorry about that, guys. Now you know. I just had such a different life.
I'm driving around town, kinda bored with the windows rolled down. See a girl on a bus stop bench, dressed to draw attention. Hoping everyone will stare. If she don't stand out, she thinks she'll disappear. Wish I could hold her, tell her, show her what she wants is already there. 'Cause a star is a star. It doesn't have to try to shine. And water will fall. A bird just knows how to fly. You don't have to teach a flower how to bloom or light how to fill up a room. You already are what you are, and what you are is beautiful. Heard a story the other day, took place at the local VA. A father talking to his dying son, this was his conversation. It's not supposed to be like this. You can't go first, I can't handle it. The boy said, Dad, now don't you cry. Remember when I was a child, what you used to tell me. When I'd ask why, you'd say, gravity is gravity. It doesn't try to pull you down. Stone is stone, it can't help but hold its ground. The wind just blows, though you can't see it's everywhere, like I'll always be. You already are what you are, and what you are is strong enough. Look in the mirror, now that's another story to tell. I give love to others, but I give myself hell. I have to tell myself in every seed there's a perfect plan. Everything I hope to be, I already am. 'Cause a flower is a flower, it doesn't have to try to blow. And light is light, it just knows how to fill a room. And dark is dark, so the stars have a place to shine. And the tide goes out so it can come back another time. Goodbye makes hello so sweet, and love is love, so it can teach us we already are what we are, and what we are is beautiful and strong enough and good enough and bright enough.
I showed up to school with this where I grew up in Homer, Alaska, everybody's, it's an odd combination of ranchers and rednecks that are also readers and poets. I think it's because there's not television, there's really not other things to do, that people tend to read a lot up there. My grandmother, being an opera student, taught all of her children to sing, and they were very creative because they didn't have anything else to do, so they'd write songs as kids. You know, on those cattle drives, my family would sit around the campfire and they'd all play guitar about the songs they wrote. Like, nobody did cover songs, you know. Everybody, it was always about local fishermen or things they were seeing in their lives. Really beautiful, pure folk music, pure country music, whatever you want to call it. It was like the story of their country and their people. I started singing with my parents when I was about 6. They used to do shows in hotels for tourists. It was like a variety show when the cruise ships would come in Anchorage, Alaska. And my dad would dress up like a gold miner, my mom would dress up like a can-can girl, and they'd do skits. My dad did original material, they made records. My parents got divorced when I was 8. That's when we moved to Homer and moved to the homestead. And my dad and I became a duet at that age. And we earned our living that way. That's how we got by.
You're doing good. Keep it up.
And I got up and yodeled. That was my shtick. There are pictures out there of me wearing like lederhosen type outfits and yodeling as a little kid. I was surprised how much people like yodeling. You know, I thought I was going to get laughed off the stage a little bit, but I started yodeling when I was touring around the States because it was the only way to control a crowd. I'd be in front of such rowdy crowds, and I was always solo acoustic. I didn't have a band. When I started yodeling, people would drop their drink and look at you. I don't know, well, probably more like a circus geek, but... I learned to yodel from my dad. He learned to yodel off of Jimmy Rogers records, so I put my version of cowboy yodeling on the record. It's the first time I've yodeled on an album. Yodeling isn't something you can kind of just sneak on an album. It kind of stands out, and it hasn't fit on any of my other records, but it finally fit on this album, so.
They call me foolish, or child, you know it be true, but I don't wanna be loved by anybody but you. No, I don't wanna be loved by anybody but you.
I moved out on my own when I was about 15. I got a little cabin. It, didn't have a plumbing or electricity or anything, but it was mine. It was fun being on my own. I remember I stayed in town once a week, so I was working so late I'd stay at friends' houses in town, because trying to ride a horse 20 miles, it takes a while, to get all the way back out to where my cabin was. So sometimes I'd stay in town, and when I got back home, I'd forgotten to do my dishes. They were just sitting in a plastic tub on the counter. They were covered in mold. It was disgusting, and I thought, wait, I'm my own adult now. I get to do whatever I want with them, so I dug a hole and I buried them. I went to Salvation Army and bought a bunch of new dishes. I still do that. No, I don't. Anyway, I was working several jobs. I gave horse rides to dudes. A dance teacher came through from a school called Interlochen, and apparently it was a real fancy performing arts school, high school, like for kids. And all you did was the arts. I didn't even know something like that existed. I went ahead and applied thinking there's no way they'd let a little hick from Alaska in, but they did. They gave me a half scholarship, and half was $11,000. I still needed another $11,000. I mean, it was an expensive school. I'd never done a solo show. I'd always sung with my dad, and so I did my first solo show. And then I did a fundraiser in the middle, an auction. I went around to businesses and got them to donate items to me, like gas and clothing and dinners and things like that. And I auctioned them off during the intermission. And that town put together $11,000 to send me to school, which was amazing and really neat. So off I went. I mean, I had to buy my own plane ticket, and I was on my own, And I think I was about to turn 16. In Alaska, you go everywhere with a knife. Like, you don't, I grew up riding with a .45 on my hip when I rode horses in the mountains because of the bear and the moose. Like, you don't go anywhere without a gun right there. And you always had a knife. I always had a knife in a scabbard on my belt. So I showed up to school with this, suede leather jacket and a large hunting knife on my belt, and about got kicked out my first day. I didn't know that people don't cotton to that in most places. I just really scared people, I guess. I learned to play guitar that year when I was 16 because for spring break, you weren't allowed to stay on campus. You had to leave campus. I couldn't afford to go home. I couldn't make it all the way back to Alaska. So I had this genius idea that I would hitchhike to Mexico for spring break, like all parents hope their children do one day. And I thought if I could street sing, I would just earn my way across the country. It took me about 4 days to get down to San Diego, and I crossed the border there, and I hitchhiked all the way down to Cabo San Lucas. And I just kept writing about what I was seeing. It was my first time seeing America. I grew up in America, but Alaska's so detached. I wasn't raised in pop culture. I'd never seen a People magazine. I'd never seen a Vogue. I remember the first line of the first song I wrote was, people living their lives for you on TV. They say they're better than you and you agree.
People living their lives for you on TV. They say they're better than you and you agree. He says, hold my calls from behind those cold brick walls. Says, come here, boy, there ain't nothing for free.
It was just seeing LA for the first time, seeing, American culture. It was fascinating, and that was my first song. It was a song called Who'll Save Your Soul.
Who will save your souls when it comes to the flowers now? Oh, save your souls after those lies that you told, boy.
I probably could have gone to college. I'm not real sure. I didn't apply anywhere. I really wanted to go into arts and sculpture, but I thought, how do you make a living at that? So I don't know, I moved to San Diego. I just was singing like I did as a kid, just gigging, But it was all original material, and I loved it. I really, really loved getting up there and playing my own music. Kind of just had a series of little dead-end jobs. I was homeless for a year. I ended up homeless because I had a job in an apartment, and my boss took me aside one day and asked me to, I realized he wanted me to have sex with him. So when I turned him down, he wouldn't give me my paycheck, and I got kicked out of where I was living because I couldn't pay rent, and I didn't have first and last month's rent to get another place. And then I got sick kidneys, and I couldn't afford medication, and it was just a vicious, that poverty cycle. I was a kid that was so close to falling off the edge of the earth that I clung to hope, because the littlest bit of cynicism would have sunk me. And I was singing locally in a coffee shop, not trying to get signed. I was just trying to make $1. And I got discovered. Thought maybe I'll just make records I like and, get to make a living. And that's what I did, and it just ended up being a lot bigger.
She got so successful at such a young age, and I think a lot of times that's something that you're not really going to understand or appreciate till you get a little bit older.
When I got popular, I didn't know how to handle it. It felt like my whole life was in a petting zoo. Everybody's looking in on you, and it's like there's some little teeny little short fence that separates you from them, and they don't always walk up to you. It's weird, it's that funny, creepy feeling when you walk down the street, you feel eyes on your back.
There are addictions to feed and there are mouths to pay, so you bargain with the devil, but you're okay for today's sake.
Being famous was just like having people scream at me all the time. I found it just physically exhausting. The intense work schedule that I had, I worked 40 cities every 30 days. I did 5 and 6 shows a day. It was draining.
So get out on the streets, girls and bust
So I just quit. I came to Texas and I didn't know if I was ever gonna go back. I grew up giving horse rides to tourists for a living.
Housewives told to recapture their youth by wearing floral print and suede, fixing their hairdos with BC chemical-free hairspray Martha Stewart taught them to make on TV. I was raised a farm girl, and now I'm too far from home, all alone on the road, trying to figure out who I am now that the stardust has turned to sand, and the sand has turned to stone on the star-making machine.
After my second record, I quit. I didn't know if I was ever gonna come back. I knew I'd always write songs. I just didn't think I might ever go back to radio and gear up.
And this Alaskan girl has been living in Stephenville, Texas, that is. And yes, you guessed it, I moved there 'cause I fell in love with a man.
Ty and I met at a rodeo, like all couples do, in Denver. I did a show in Aspen, and I had the night off in Denver, and I called my label. They were sold out, and I said, "Can you get me tickets to a rodeo in Denver?" And they said, "Our car company sponsors a cowboy."
She came to the rodeo, and obviously she's beautiful and talented, and I don't know, we started talking after that. Talked on the phone for, I guess, about 6 months.
Got his autograph from my dad, because I thought my dad would probably want it, and we ended up talking on the phone. I left right after the rodeo for New York. I had a gig.
We seemed to just hit it off really good right from the get-go.
He had an all-guy camping trip he was gonna go on. No girls allowed for generations, of camping. And it was the only time I had off, so we decided that I'd come along on this camping trip with him and these cowboys.
I knew she was from Alaska and stuff, and she told me she'd ridden horses and stuff like that, but everybody says they've ridden horses,
He didn't know a ton about me. I told him I was raised in Alaska on a ranch, but where I'm from, the more you brag about how well you ride, the worse you ride, so I didn't say much about it. And, I grew up giving horse rides to tourists for a living, even hunting trips, where you go into the mountains and spend 3 and 4 days in the wilderness of Alaska. So camping in Northern California wasn't gonna be that hard for me, but he didn't know that.
We tried to play a few jokes on her, like we got her a really old gentle horse, and this old buddy of mine that we went with. He acted like he's gonna ear him down for her to get on like he's a bronc and stuff like that. She just kind of laughed at us.
We had a great time, really hit it off. And then he did go to Alaska about a year later, and he was like, remember when I took you camping, how much we teased you? He was like, we were idiots. I had no idea.
I realized she could have probably been showing me a few things.
I definitely started approaching my career differently after I met Ty. I quit doing movies. I didn't think I was going to have time to actually have a love life and do movies and do music, and I thought, well, what do I need more fame and, for? I just gave that up to really see where this went, and it's been really great.
You take your coat off and throw it on the floor. Night delivers you to my arms once more. You feel so familiar as you get into bed. Cigarette smoke halo around your head. You lean over and kiss me so sweet. Nobody wake me if this is a dream. I'm gonna build myself a summer home. Build myself a summer home in your arms. I kiss you with the languid adoration of slumber. Landing random as lotto numbers. One on each eye and oops, one on your nose. And 10 for each of your cute little toes. You lean over and kiss me so sweet. Nobody wake me if this is a dream. I'm gonna build myself a summer home. Build myself a summer home in your arms. Some people build with wood and brick. Some people build with stone and stick. I'm gonna build mine kiss by kiss. I'm gonna build myself a summer home. Build myself a summer home in your arms. I'm a bit of a mess, and I'm gone too much. But when I'm away, it's you I long to touch. Certain things remind me it's such a special treat. It's these little things that bring you to me, like when you lean over and kiss me so sweet. Nobody wake me if this is a dream. I'm gonna build myself a summer home. Build myself a summer home. Build myself a summer home in your arms. Built with all your charms.
Stephenville's a real neat little town. They call it the cowboy capital of the world. Jim Sharp and a bunch of Cody Old, bunch of real famous rodeo cowboys live here.
It's a big enough town that you can get just about anything you need, but it's a small enough town that you know everybody that you trade with.
Stephenville is a small community, small town. I think Ty and Jewel are really comfortable here.
When I came down here to Texas, I was amazed at how organized everybody is. There's a great system that's been in place for, centuries, and it's alive and well and healthy, and it's been really an honor, my honor, to be around such an elite class of cowboy. Ty's whole family, just pretty much everybody on the rodeo circuit. There's a lot of tradition, a lot of skill, great way of life, really admirable, and really carrying on, a lot of the traditions that I think make America great.
I think that she really likes the beauty of the ranch and the privacy of the ranch.
The fame of a musician has really interfered with the songwriter's process, and so I've really tried to be cautious and live my life away from the distractions. I come in, I do my job, I take it very serious. I won't do it in a half measure, but then I will go home here to Texas. And I love it. I really do. I love it here. It's beautiful land. You know, growing up, we lived in a little teeny log cabin, and it was dark, with plastic on the windows, and getting outside was everything. You know, my church has always been outdoors. I always felt closer to God outside. The beauty is so overwhelming that you can't help but feel like there's something bigger than you. I'm really proud of Ty for putting this place together. I mean, he did it off of a rodeo cowboy's salary, and that isn't easy, you know. He did it one ride at a time. He put this ranch together and paid for it 8 seconds at a time, the hard way.
In this room is most of about everything you see in here is awards that I've won in my rodeo career. These are some of the buckles that I've won. These are all mainly the big ones from, from Salinas to the Cow Palace to San Antonio, Houston, Fort Worth. Like all the bronzes and guns and spurs and, just really just about everything you see in here is rodeo awards, to the handmade boots, to the leather bags. These saddles right here, these are what you get for, along with a gold buckle, you get a saddle, World Championship saddle. I've won 9 of them. So you find out when you go about 10 million miles and 10 surgeries, that's what you get.
I grew up going to rodeos as a kid and, participating in the keyhole and barrel racing and stuff like that. My dad, I guess, when he was 19, was the all-around champ in Alaska, but I don't think that means what it does down here. And they're just little teeny, muddy outdoor rodeos, with 100 people scattered around in rural Alaska.
I think people are always wondering why we're together or why we were drawn together. And, I don't think that the fact that she knows how to ride a horse or that she comes from a ranch, I don't really think that has anything to do with it at the end of the day. I think you got to hit it off and believe in each other and have a love and a respect for each other that goes way beyond any of that stuff. It wouldn't matter to me if she ever seen a horse before.
Ty's a stand-up guy in a world of flakes. He is John Wayne. He's not a guy that acts like it and goes home and is somebody else. He means what he says, and he does what he means, and it's black and white. It's a black and white world for him.
Well, we're pretty permanent. We've been pretty permanent for the last 10 years.
Laying here dreaming, staring at the ceiling, wasting the day away. The world's flying by our window outside, but hey baby, that's okay. This feels so right, it can't be wrong so far. As I can see where you wanna go, baby, I'll do anything. 'Cause if you wanna go, baby, let's go. If you wanna rock, I'm ready to roll. And if you wanna slow down, we can slow down together. If you wanna walk, baby, let's walk. Have a little kiss, have a little talk. We don't gotta leave at all. We can lay here forever, stay here forever. Oh, 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 oh. If you wanna see that Italian tower leaning, baby, we can leave right now. If that's too far, we can jump in the car and take a little trip around town. They say that California is nice and warm this time of year. Baby, say the word and we'll just disappear. 'Cause if you wanna go, baby, let's go. If you wanna rock, I'm ready to roll. And if you wanna slow down, we can slow down together. If you wanna walk, baby, let's walk. Have a little kiss, have a little talk. We don't gotta leave at all. We can lay here forever, stay here forever. Oh, it's a big world for a boy and a girl, letting go of it all, holding on to one another. Oh, there's a whole other world to discover under the covers. So if you wanna go, baby, let's go. If you wanna rock, I'm ready to roll. And if you wanna slow down, we can slow down together. If you wanna walk, baby, let's walk. Have a little kiss, have a little talk. We don't gotta leave at all. here forever. Stay here forever. Let's just lay here forever. Stay here forever.
My dad, family reunions were always talent shows. You know, getting together for Christmas was everybody sang, everybody took turns with their new song. My aunt sculpted, did stone carving. I just grew up in a very charismatic, very talented family. My dad makes jewelry out of animal parts. So they're kind of like roadkill totem poles that you wear around your neck. There's like horse hooves and, you know, wolf claws and eagle talons and, you know, like elaborate animal parts on his necklace. When I was about 20, I got asked to be Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz on a production in New York City with an all-star cast. I wasn't famous, but everybody else was. So I brought my dad from Alaska. So he wore his best animal necklace to New York City. And they are beautiful, but they were a bit shocking in New York City. So there's an after party, the show went good, and all those people are hanging out, schmoozing, drinking cocktails, you know, and rubbing elbows. And my dad's there, and somebody said, "You must be real proud of your daughter." And it was just one of those moments when the crowd got real quiet at the same time, you know, and everybody got quiet just in time to hear my dad go, "Yeah, I put my best sperm into that one." Oh. He's great. We're sitting here in my music studio. It's on kind of the far west side of the ranch. Takes about 15 minutes to drive here from our house. It came up for sale. It's 5 acres, you know, 3-bedroom house. And I've been needing a music studio so I could try and stay home more and write while I'm here instead of me going to Nashville to write. Ty's place is, you know, a lot more masculine. This one got to be a little more feminine. This is the master bedroom. It's all soundproofed. You can see on the ceilings, it's all treated, so I could record drums in here. I'll just move the bed aside and you can set up a drum kit in here. It's all wired in the walls for a studio. So come this way. And this is the living room, and this is where the console is. I actually never did save any of my gold or platinum records my entire career. I sold 27 million records. I never kept one. I never kept a single plaque. So for Christmas, Ty actually had a lot of my platinum records remade. This was for a record called Hands. It sold, I think, 6 million.
Seems like when she was growing up, she was, you know, moving around a lot. She was homeless and stuff, and living in her car. Hell, there wasn't a lot of room to hang gold records in a car, so she probably didn't have much use for them back then.
This was a really fun house to design because I got to have my way with it. I gutted the whole thing. It was a blue shag palace, basically. This is actually a workshop table that people make jewelry on, and we thought it'd make a great table. These chairs have my brand on them. The Rocking Jewel. Do you get it? Rocking, jewel, jewel, rock. This is the library. This is from a boiler room. It's actually just a piece of equipment that they use in boiler rooms. They stack them in these large stacks. It's really heavy. And we turned it into a coffee table. This can be a 4th bedroom. So that couch folds out into an oh-so-comfy bed. And if you need to use the restroom, would you need to walk all the way around? How uncivilized, right? So, we have the secret door. Oh, what do we have here? Salvation, relief. This is a little bathroom, cute little pocket door. In this room, I wanted to try and bring Texas and Alaska a little bit together. So I got eggs. These are actual real birds' eggs. Some are Alaskan birds and some are Texas birds. And on the back is written what bird they are and where they come from. So it is the bird egg room. You can sit here in the tub and contemplate the deeper meanings of the Alaska and Texas bird egg. I really think all types of things go together. Bet you can tell that by my music as well. I don't think music's a race you belong to. I think it's colors you paint with. You can use whatever color you want to make a painting. I've always written a lot of styles, and I've always just tried to be me, and luckily I've always found fans that are very accepting.
If you love somebody, you better let it out. Don't hold it back while you're trying to figure it out. Don't be timid, don't be afraid to hurt. Run toward the flame, run toward the fire, and hold on for all you're worth. 'Cause the only real pain a heart can never know is the sorrow of regret when you don't let your feelings show. So did you say it? Did you mean it? Did you lay it on the line? Did you make it count? Did you look them in the eye and did they feel it? Did you say it in time? Did you say it out loud? 'Cause if you did, hun, then you've lived some. And that feeling inside, that's called satisfied. Busy people walking by can't help but worry some. With so many things to do, so little love gets done. Empty hearts everywhere, drowning but dying of thirst. If we want love, it's not that tough. Start by giving it first. It's easy to give, baby, can't you see? Just close your eyes, open your heart, and do what comes naturally. So did you say it? Did you mean it? Did you lay it on the line? Did you make it count? Did you look them in the eye and did they feel it? Did you say it in time? Did you say it out loud? 'Cause if you did, hun, then you've lived some. And that feeling inside, that's called satisfied. Horses are built to run, the sun was made to shine above. Flowers were meant to bloom, and then there's us. 'Cause we were born to love. We were born to love. So did you say it? Did you mean it? Did you lay it all on the line? Did you say it? And did you mean it? Did you lay it on the line? Did you make it count? Did you look them in the eye and did they feel it? Did you say it in time? Did you say it out loud? Because if you did, hun, then you've lived some. And that feeling inside, that's called satisfied. La-da, la-da-da-da. That's called satisfied. La-la-la. La-da-da. La-da-da-da.
It's easy to write. Some people want to be really famous, and so they'll do whatever it takes to get famous. And music's just a pathway to become famous. It's like a vehicle they drive to become famous. For me, art was always the destination. It's easy to write a really artistic song that nobody will ever hear, and it's easy to write a really dumb song everybody will hear. It's really hard to try and put those two things together, and it's a fine line you walk, and it's really kept me seduced and interested, and I couldn't be any happier to be where I am now, to be able to be on country radio, where my strength, which I think is lyrics, is appreciated, where people actually talk to me about songwriting, and where it is my chief concern to try and write a great story and a great lyric. I've been told I'm too country in pop music pretty much my whole career. You know, I've always been trying to take the country out of it. You know, I grew up on country music, listening to country artists, and I've been such a fan my whole life that I've been writing country songs and even put them on the records.
Love myself more than anyone else believes.
always tried to stay true to what my values are. I haven't changed or varied from that. I didn't wake up and become somebody else. This record is a record all my fans are gonna like that have bought any record I've ever made because it's based on everything that I do, which is tell stories.
Woman.